Hello, you. I'm Sari too. I'm getting ready to start my supper. I bought this big old rack of ribs, but I'm not gonna work on them yet. I'm making summer slaw, and I gotta cook my dressing. This is my mom's recipe box, and here's her slaw dressing. It's a half a cup of oil, half a cup of vinegar, and 3/4 cup sugar. Oh, I'm about out of sugar. So what you want to do is throw your measuring cup on the floor. That's the first thing. That's important. Let's rinse it off. Now I'm only making a little bit of cabbage, so. And this is a 1/4 cup. So we got to turn this on. We got a half a cup. And it's white vinegar. I'm using every bit of it. Oh, I hope I got enough oil. I should have. Mazola oil, the clear one, works the best. Well, how much we need of what? Half a cup of vinegar. That's only a 1/4. Okay, there, we got that. And half a cup of this. And then what we do, we're warming this up. And we're going to stir it till it turns clear. I'll show you what I mean. And then as soon as it turns clear, cut it off and put the lid on it and let it cool down to room temperature. So it's going to take a while to cool. So I figured I'd start that. And while I'm waiting for that to cool down, I'll cut my ribs up because I'm not going to use all of that. How much we need of this? This is 1/3 of a cup, so we need 3/4 of these. 1, 2, 3. Now we just got to stir this. That's how you make that sweet and sour summer slaw dressing. Stir that up like that. See how that goes like that? How it's cloudy? As it heats up, it'll turn clear. But you got to keep stirring it. And it don't take long. Just basically once that sugar's melted in there. And I think that vinegar and oil sticks together better when it's get that sugar in there. I'm going to cut up some of this bell pepper and put in it. And I'm going to cut some of this brand new onion up and put in it. And I'm going to cut some celery up and put in it. And we're not clear yet. What have we got floating in our stupid pan here? I have no idea what that is, but it just fell out. All right. You don't need it to bubble. There. See how it's clear? I can't. And then you just, I'm going to set it on the back burner here because I'm done with that. And I'm going to put a lid on it of some sort. We'll just use it. Now I'm going to cut that little bit of cabbage up. Hang on, I got to get my bowl. I had peanuts for breakfast. Peanuts and grapes. I'm going to put my slaw in this. So I got to cut up my cabbage. And it's just a little piece. Just this little leftover part, that's not what we're using. So I'm going to get this going while you know, I got a fancy chopper thing in here. But I'm just going to do it by hand. I want it really shredded here. These outside pieces are kind of hanging me up. If I had a grater, I'd use that, but I don't have a grater. This is that slaw that my mom makes. Oh, God, this is so good. I just love this dressing. I don't know what else you could put it on, but I think it'd be almost good on anything. I gotta get this cabbage really little so it soaks up all that goodness. Don't cut the fingers off. No bleeding into cabbage. Oh, come on. It's still got a great big part of that core in there. I sure am noisy. Messy and noisy. We ain't to it yet. There it is. I got a brand new head in there, but I don't want to open him yet. I might save half that pepper and make me a stuffed pepper. With some hamburger. Yep, there it is. Okay, we can do some more here. I'm excited. I love this stuff. This stuff is so good. Very, very, very good. I never have any left over when I take it to dinners. That and my potato salad. I have people ask me to make potato salad. I don't put pickle relish in mine. There. Well, that's a workout. We don't want them real hard, guys. I don't want that big chunk either. Holy. Tastes like cabbage. Alright. Oh, I cut right through him. I just do that in the floor. Here, peel our sticker over here. I cut a great big old hole in it. Where did I cut that hole at? We're going to put this guy away. Now I'm going to put that with that. And this is the one that's going in our salad. And get this stupid sticker off of here. That's so annoying. Okay. I'm just making them bite-sized pieces. So, maybe they'll, I'll show you. There. Now we'll just line all these guys up. Break them down to size here. Just big enough for a forkful. See about yay big. I wish I quit throwing stuff on the floor. Especially these pricey peppers. Cost me a whole $1 for this guy. So we'll dump them in there. Now I gotta get my celery out. Pick up the pepper I keep throwing in the floor. Where's my celery? There we go. We'll put that over there. Well, let's get this guy here. I like celery. I like celery and peanut butter. I'll have celery and peanut butter for a snack. Here we go. Okay. Cut these ends off. And I like this knife better. Maybe. I think any knife's a bad knife if you don't have any hands to use it with, so. it don't really matter, I guess. Does it? Which hand we use? We ain't gonna do that. Yeah, I don't need a sharp knife. If I had a sharp knife, I wouldn't have fingers. Phew, I got too many shirts on. But it is getting cold out there. There's snow coming. That's what the weatherman said. "70 degrees this morning when I went outside. When I got up. And then now it's down to 62. And it's supposed to get windy. I'm going to eat them pieces. And there we go. Now I'm going to rinse all this and cut my ribs up. All right. There we go. That is done. Let me put this little pepper away. We'll make a stuffed pepper out of him with a hamburger patty. We'll probably do that for lunch tomorrow. All right, I'm going to clean up a little bit. And then I'll be back, okay?